everyone and welcome back to another day of Vlogtober. Today is going to be a speedy get ready with me for a day in London. We are heading to London this afternoon for a gig and this is a finished look, so I'm just going to get started. So the first thing I'm going to use is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin E Base Base. Just going to take a little bit of this and dot it all over and rub it in. Really like how that feels and I really like the smell of it as well. It must be the vitamin E in it, but it sinks in really well and it kind of leaves the face a little bit tacky, but I find that foundation sits really well on top of it. The next thing I'm going to use is the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-hour breathable foundation. Just going to give it a shake and then dot it all over my face. To blend it in, I'm just going to use a Zoeva Silk Finish foundation brush. I really like the finish it gives. It's not too high coverage, but if you want a higher coverage, you can build it. It is definitely buildable. Next, I'm going to move on to concealer for just a couple of, they're not really blemishes, it's just like scarring now. And I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Camouflage palette and I'm going to take the second colour. Just going to take it on my finger and pop it on. I'm then just going to blend that in with the same brush. Next, I'm going to move on to eyes, so I'm just going to zoom you in for this part. I have finally had my eyebrows threaded. They still look a bit bushy, but that's what I like them done. For eyes, I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury palette. This is a new Instant Eye palette. I'm going to use Desk Eye, which is this one here, but I'm only going to use the two brown colours. I'm going to go for the matte eye today. So I'm just going to take the light colour on a 217 and just pop it all over my lid. And I'm just going to take a BH Cosmetics 101 brush, which is just a big fluffy brush, and just blend out the edges. I think I'm just going to leave it with one colour. So I'm just going to take the other one and do the other eye. I'm just going to leave it at that for eyeshadow. Next I'm going to do my under eye concealer. I'm going to use the Rimmel one that matches the foundation. It's a breathable one. I've got mine in shade Light Ivory. I don't use the applicator that it comes with. I literally just squeeze some out onto my finger and use my finger to apply it. And then I'm just going to take the same foundation brush and blend it in. As you can see, that concealer really does brighten. Just going to do the other eye now. Sticking with eyes, I'm just going to run a tiny bit of that brown under my lower lash line using a BH Cosmetics 105 brush. Staying with eyes, I'm going to use a brand new mascara that I was very kindly sent, which is the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara. I'm super excited to try this. So I'm just going to start with this eye and let's see how this goes. But that is the eye with mascara. That is the eye without. I do think it definitely volumizes. I haven't curled my lashes, so maybe it might be a bit different with curled lashes. I'm just going to do the other side and then do the rest of my face, and then we'll come back and see if it's buildable. So I've just zoomed you back out to do the rest of my face, and then I'll go back and put more mascara on. I'm just going to run a tiny bit of Benefit Give Me Brow through my eyebrows. And that is my brows done. Moving back to the face, I'm going to take Too Faced Selfie palette and take the bronzy coloured shade on a big powder brush. This is a dupe of the Marc Jacobs one. So I'm just going to take a little bit on my brush. I like this because it gives you that little bit of colour back without going too over the top. Next I'm going to move on to blusher, and I'm going to take the Cheeky Peachy Blush and Highlight palette from Primark, and I'm going to use this colour on the end on a Zoeva Luxe Shade Cheek Brush. I'm going to take Sweet Peach. I'm not going to put any highlight on with this because I don't know if you're going to be able to see, it is so glowy. And then the final step for face is powder, and I'm going to use the MUA translucent setting powder on a Real Techniques Point L brush. And then going back to eyes, I'm just going to add another layer of mascara. I really like that mascara. It doesn't clump if you add more to it. It doesn't clump if you add more to it, which is good. Final step is lips, and I'm going to use the L'Oreal Balmain Confession lipstick, which is just like a dark nude. Definitely a lot more peachy when it goes on the lips, but it's a lovely texture and a lovely colour. This is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you all tomorrow for another day of Vlogtober. Thanks for watching.